Hey, Sarah. I haven't slept in 3 days because of school. I'm drowning in work. What should I do?
Sydney, go to sleep. You won't make any good decisions, especially with your complicated schoolwork, if you're that sleep deprived.
What are you talking about, Sarah? I can sleep when I'm dead. Just let me go to Dunkin' and get some coffee. I have a group project to finish for Surge.
Actually, Sydney, people who are sleep deprived are more likely to make risky decisions and judgments, have a challenging time making complex decisions, and make more mistakes.
Okay, Sarah. Maybe I should go to sleep before working on my group project. But we need to look at more evidence before I'm convinced.
All right, Sydney, you should go to sleep because you will make riskier decisions when you're sleep deprived. According to Kilgore, Balkin, and Westinson, participants who are sleep deprived for about 2 days, which is even less than you, made riskier decisions when gambling, which means they might have gained more money in the short term but lost significantly more money in the long term. Before participants were sleep deprived, they avoided high-risk decks, which means they were more likely to win money. After being sleep deprived, they didn't avoid the high-risk decks. This means that if you are sleep deprived by at least 2 days, you will be less likely to weigh the short-term benefits with the long-term rewards.
So you're saying that if I do go to sleep, I'll be better at time managing what schoolwork I should do now versus the short-term benefit of procrastinating and putting it off till later?
Exactly.
I think you're right, Sarah. Actually, I think I remember reading about a sleep deprivation study in the military.
Tell me about it, Sydney.
Well, when soldiers were sleep deprived for 1 day, their ability to make complex decisions was significantly worse. They couldn't even perform integration tasks that identified matching objects. That being said, though, they could still accurately make simple decisions.
So that means that when you're doing schoolwork, sleep deprivation might not make it hard to answer a simple yes or no question, but you could have some serious difficulties trying to answer a multi-step synthesis question on that test.
Wow, that's really good to know.
But also, Sydney, I know you wanted to drive to Dunkin' and get some coffee, but I really don't think you should be behind a wheel.
Why? Give me the keys!
In a study where participants were sleep deprived, they were more likely to drive faster than the average non-sleep deprived person's speed.
What's wrong with that?
Sid, that's dangerous because not only did they drive too fast, but they made more mistakes like running into curbs, crossing their lanes, and failing to put on their brakes. Those are basic skills a well-rested person would rarely, if ever, make.
So you're saying that I could make more silly mistakes on my schoolwork than I otherwise wouldn't have if I go to sleep?
Exactly.
Are you sure that Dunkin' won't help me? Caffeine will force me to stay awake so I don't have to worry about getting tired and making mistakes or poor decisions. Coffee makes me feel well-rested, even if I'm not.
Well, Sydney, I actually have some more evidence for you, and you're not going to like it. According to a study by Kelly et al., when participants were sleep deprived but were given caffeine pills or a placebo pill, those who took the caffeine pills tested worse, had the same amount of trouble staying awake, and had trouble falling asleep and staying asleep when they were finally able to go to bed. This means that you could be making the same mistakes when you're hyped up on caffeine and sleep deprived than if you were just sleep deprived. In other words, nothing can replace a good night of sleep.
Fine, I give up. The evidence shows decision-making will be better after I go to bed. I guess you're right, and I should just go to sleep.
See, Sydney, I told you that you should go to sleep. Don't you feel so much better? Now you will make less risky decisions, be better at complex decision-making, and not make as many mistakes than if you didn't sleep at all.
You are right. I feel ready to take on the day and know that I'll make more effective and better decisions now that I have slept.
Good luck. Now I'm off to teach more people about the dangers of sleep deprivation on decision making.